Hey, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. So this video topic comes as a request from one of my subscribers who wanted me to explain how I get my clients as a introvert, basically. Well, no, I think her exact question was, how do I prospect as an introvert? And I just wanted to explain, of course, how I prospect and how I got my recurring customers or clients as a cleaning business owner while being introverted. Okay, so let's get into it. First, I want to talk about why I started a cleaning business in the first place. If you don't know my story, if you're new here, I worked several years in corporate America. My last office job was in tech sales. I was an account executive at the company Intuit, the company that manages QuickBooks and Credit Karma, um, TurboTax or whatever. But I took a sabbatical, then I became a housekeeper in Alaska because I just needed a break from the whole corporate world. I needed to, fully process my grief from my father passing away in 2022 because there was a whole lot of unresolved grief from that and then other things also that happened in my life that I don't want to get into right now. But yeah, that's my story in a nutshell. I started my cleaning company because it just gave me a lot of peace. I enjoy cleaning up, I enjoy organizing, tidying, and I'm just like, why didn't I think of starting a cleaning company way earlier than what I did? But you have to go through certain things in life to kind of get you to where you are or get me to where I am right now. So that's my story. But as an introvert, here is how I prospect, and it is the exact same way that I did when I was working in corporate America at my last tech sales job and the one before that. I didn't change up anything. I didn't code switch anything at all. So I'm still my reserved self, not so much quiet because I know how to speak to people, but I don't feel the need to be extroverted and be all hyper and bubbly on the phone because that's not who I am. So I am my authentic self when I call these companies, okay? And I feel like my introversion has helped me instead of hurt me in my business. So when I'm prospecting, I'll share a little bit of my script with you. So here it is. When I call these companies or doctor's office, dental offices, chiropractors, etc., I say, hi, this is Jera, and I own Heart and Soul Cleaning Company. I was wondering if I can speak with the person who is over hiring a cleaning company there for your office. Is he or she available right now? And if they are available, I talk to them. I let them know that, hi, I'm Jera with Heart and Soul Cleaning Company. I have expanded in your area and I'm looking to see if I can come by for a free walkthrough just to ensure that you are getting all you need from your cleaning company, making sure they are not missing those common touch points that people commonly miss. And I just want to make sure that you're getting the best value for the service they're providing there. So that's what I say. And if they decide to book a walkthrough with me, I go ahead and I set that up. And if they are not available, I just ask the receptionist or the secretary if they can provide me with that person's email address or if I can leave a voicemail for them, and I just take it from there. Now, I do in-person follow-ups. I just show up to the office, introduce myself, let them know that we talked on the phone, I left a voicemail, et cetera, et cetera. And I just kind of keep that going. You have to be really repetitive in sales. And that's part of the game. That's just what it is. So I don't mind that. I really enjoy what I do. I'm using the same strategies, the same skills I learned from tech sales to my own company, and it's working. So in addition to my prospecting, I also leverage my relationships with people that I know, leverage the word of mouth and my referrals. When I first got started, the end of March, what I did was I went through my phone and I texted people that I knew personally. I let them know that, hey, I just started a cleaning company and I'm looking to clean your house for free, in addition for a positive Google review as well as a tip. So I texted about a good dozen people. From those dozen people, it was maybe 14 or 15 people actually. But from those 15 people, I got a good amount of clients. I went to their homes. I only texted people that I knew. I did not release this out to the public because I didn't want to just show up at random people's houses cleaning up for free. And who knows if they would have given me a Google review or not because I don't really know them. So that's a tip there. Go through your phone, see who you know. If you're looking to start a cleaning company or whatever kind of company, service-based company, go through your phone, see who you can ask for a review, a tip, in conjunction with providing a free service, and you just never know where that takes you. And so for me doing that, I cleaned one of my sorority sister's apartments. She loved the results. She was just so amazed at how everything turned out. She referred me to her mother, who is a manager at a dental office, and they were looking for a cleaner to come in and provide services twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday at their dental office in Atlanta, Georgia. And I went to the walkthrough. Well, I called her mom, spoke with her for a little bit, and went to the walkthrough, asked some good questions, asked for the square footage, got their pain points. And then from there, I went back home, started the proposal, sent the pricing and everything over, terms of agreements, service agreement. I'm sorry, I meant to say that. Sent the service agreement over, and the rest is history. So that's how I got my dental cleaning contracts within my first month of starting a cleaning company. And I'm still working on a couple of more contracts. And so fingers crossed that I get those. But yeah, that's how I got that. Again, just by leveraging relationships and reaching out to my network, my community, people that I already knew. So that's something that you may want to take away from that. Then from there, I joined Nextdoor, the Nextdoor app. And then I joined certain Facebook groups about cleaning, posted in there, make sure my website was really up to par, had my SEO going, search engine optimization, had those going all in my website, set up my Google profile, I made sure that there were reviews on there and the pictures were always updated. So that's a good way to optimize my business, your business as well. So take these tips, into consideration. And then what else did I do? So I'm always out and about, passing out my business cards at certain companies, nail salons, places that I believe that a lot of women will be, because that's who, commonly need help with cleaning their places. So I, dropped off my business cards at nail salons, also some barbershops too, because you never know. Some men may need help as well. Actually, here's a funny story. So one of the apartment buildings that I dropped off my business cards to, they referred me to their community, people that live there that are not looking for specifically move in, move outs, but people that actually live there and need help with the upkeep of their apartments. One of the guys actually called me and said that he needs his place cleaned just for an hour before his girlfriend comes to town, because he wants to make it nice and spruced up for her. So he paid me $50 for 1 hour, tipped me $20, and it was really light work. It was not hard work at all. The most strenuous work I did, and wasn't even that much, but the most strenuous stuff that I did was washing his dishes. Like, so I thought that was amazing. So he's going to keep me on a recurring basis every 2 weeks, because she travels a lot, and he wants to, again, to make sure that the place is nice and tidy and smelling good for her when she comes to visit from out of town. So I thought that was really cool. I did not expect that to be my demographic, but I mean, you just never know with entrepreneurship, and that's what I love about it. It's just very spontaneous. I get to make my own prices, set my own schedule. So yeah, I just wanted to share that story. But like I was saying, I drop off my cards to certain companies, apartment buildings. There's a few luxury apartment buildings in the area that I live in, so I make sure that I build a relationship with the property managers there, build a rapport. I go by and see them every month. If not every month, then every 2 weeks. I show up with donuts and then a fresh stack of my cards. That way I can keep the referrals going. And, that's kind of how I market my company as an introvert. It's not hard at all. It's just me being myself, asking the right questions, just being in the right place, right time, and also having a positive mindset always. You must have a positive mindset. That's going to take you a long way. That's going to take you far. When things don't, tend to go your way, or when somebody cancels or reschedules, I don't take it personally. I just let it roll off my back and then I find something else to do that day because there's always something to do with entrepreneurship. There's always something to do. Okay. The to-do list is never ending and I love it. That's okay. That's fine with me. But yeah, having a positive mindset will take you very far in this journey. So going back to being an introvert and marketing my company, I just want to remind you or let you know that consistency builds confidence. The more you do it, the better you'll become at it. Your first time on the phone will not be perfect, more than likely. Your second time may not be either, but I bet you the more you keep going, the more you keep trying, the more mistakes you keep making, the more you learn and you get better with time. And just remember that. So if you are in a place where you're considering entrepreneurship or if you have your own service-based business, don't let your introversion stop you from that cold outreach. Don't let it stop you from going into places, speaking to people, passing out your business cards. The most they can do is just say no. It's not like they're gonna attack you or put you in handcuffs for going to their business, passing out cards. I mean, you just have to look at it like that. It's not going to be the end of the world if somebody says no. What I train my mind to believe is that no stands for next opportunity. N-O, next opportunity. Just go on to the next person, go on to the next company, the next business, and get your reps up and you'll be okay. So don't let your introversion stop you. Your introversion is your superpower. You have more skills than you may realize you have. You're detail oriented, you're observant. Those are great things to take into account when you have a service-based business. And your calm, quiet demeanor, reserved demeanor will be welcomed in these companies, in these businesses, or even in people's homes because they don't want people being loud and boisterous in their house. They want to feel safe, relaxed, and at ease in their home while somebody else is there. So, again, that is your superpower, the fact that you're introverted and kind of keep to yourself and do your work, don't bother nobody. That is a strength. Okay. So, look at it like that and use your strengths to your advantage. And do not let imposter syndrome take hold of you. Do not let imposter syndrome keep you from getting this money. Okay. That's about all I have for today. So that is how I gained my clients as an introvert. I pretty much leverage my relationships. I had a referral system in place. I don't know if I told you about my referral system, but yeah, for people that book with me and if they're satisfied, of course they're going to be satisfied. So when they tell people about my service, when that person books and pays, that person that referred them, they get $25 off of their next service. So let's say, for instance, I clean your house, you're satisfied with it. You tell somebody else, they mention your name, you get $25 off. No, after they book and pay, you get $25 off of your next service. So that's how my referral system works. I don't really have to do too much about that, but just tell people to refer me. And that's how I've been clients as well, without having to do a lot of work on my end. So, yeah, in addition to that, it's the cold calls, then it's the popping up at these establishments with my business cards. Make sure you go in dressed up. You want to have a polo on, a business polo with your logo on it, just like similar to the one that's in my thumbnail. Wear some dress slacks or some khakis, nice shoes, go in there looking good, smelling good, smile, and you'll win people over eventually. And if they say no, like I said, you just got to keep trying. Don't let that no stop you. Go on to the next company, or you keep reaching out every so often to that company that says no. Eventually, they're going to say yes. Because, you just never know what's going to happen with the cleaner that they have, the cleaning company that they have. They may have to go on a vacation somewhere, or they might get sick and they may need a replacement for a little bit. And you may end up doing a much better job than that previous cleaner, and they may keep you on instead of getting the next cleaning company back on. So I don't know. I'm just talking out loud, kind of to myself right there, just wishing or keeping my fingers crossed that that's what's going to happen with some of these companies I've been reaching out to. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble. I feel it coming on. But if you learned something from this video, let me know in the comments down below. If you have any other topics you want me to discuss as an introvert, starting a company, let me know. And I'll be happy to shoot that video for you and share some tips, strategies, and advice from an introvert myself. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Also like, comment, share, and do all the YouTube things. And I will see you next Wednesday at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye.